Good morning, students. Previously, we studied about the different concepts of judicial system of India, and today we will conclude this chapter and last few topics which are left we will study. Let's study today's topic, the relation between judiciary and rights. We have already seen that the judiciary is entrusted with the task of protecting rights of individual. The Constitution provides two ways in which the Supreme Court can remedy the violation of rights. All of you are well aware regarding the fact judiciary and rights are too much correlate with each other, and all these are rights provided by or safeguarded by the judiciary system of India. First, it can restore fundamental rights by issuing writs of habeas corpus, mandamus, etc. All of you are familiar with all these writs which can be issued by the Supreme Court or High Court at the time of violation of fundamental rights. Supreme Court can declare the any law or concerned law unconstitutional in case of that is not providing the rights, or that is against any rights, or that law is violating the specific right in any manner. So Supreme Court in that case can declare that unconstitutional or non-operational for the judiciary. Judiciary and Parliament. Parliament, all of you are very well aware regarding the fact Parliament means President, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And our judiciary organ, how it is correlate with this. If the executive and legislative branches go beyond their jurisdictions, or go beyond their limits or cross their limits, the judiciary can clip their wings. Means they judiciary can point out them or bound their decisions. But the only check on judiciary's exercise of power is its own sense of self-restraints. In simple words, we can say judiciary keep watch itself on its functioning. Of course, judiciary keep watch on the functioning of legislative or executive, but it also keep a watch on its functions by itself. Perhaps the most important power of the Supreme Court is the power of judicial review. Judicial review means the power of the Supreme Court or High Court to examine the constitutionality of any law. If the court arrives at the conclusion that the law is inconsistent with the provisions of the Constitution, such a law is declared as unconstitutional and inapplicable. The term judicial review is nowhere mentioned in the Constitution. In spite of that, judicial review is the most important work or power of our judiciary system. Judiciary can examine any law. So, in that case, it is the only authority of India which can examine the law in the correlation of constitution. Judiciary can use their power two times for the protection of fundamental rights and the at the time of distribution of power between center and state governments. I hope all the points are clear to you regarding the judiciary system of India. If you face any problem, you can ask, read the books, or prepare questions and discuss in your live classes. Thank you and have a nice day.